Hello, welcome. Today I'm coming to you with some breaking news in the sphere of TMGL and TMCL. It's in terms of stage 2 changes that are coming. We've got some new roles within the team, we've got the full schedule available, and we've got some new teams that are also old teams in the TMCL. But let's get into it a little bit later. First, we've got coaches now introduced in the TMCL TMGL. Of course, this is not a new thing. This is not a new role. Coaches were before, but now they have new functions. First of all, coaches are not mandatory. Before the stage 1 in the original rulebook, I remember coaches were listed as a mandatory role to fill. It was not happening. Teams weren't getting coaches. They were not signing them. They were not announcing them. Only a handful of teams had some. I remember Orcs Numelops had a coach in Sinasapel. I think he later left the coach position to play for Evo Black, if I remember correct. Then we've had, of course, I think Spam is the coach for Alliance. We've got Alpha Dream for, if I remember correctly, G1. So there were some coaches in the game. So we definitely seen some. This is nothing new, but now I'm telling you that this is not mandatory anymore. At least it is officially not mandatory. What coaches have to do in the match? What can they do? They can talk to the players during the match, but not during rounds. Only during warm-ups. So not that much time to talk, but they have some time. But they can add additional time. They have two 30-second tactical breaks, like in CS:GO, stuff like that. They can call upon the refs, so they can get 30 seconds of additional time during warm-ups to talk to the players, discuss strategy and stuff like that. So this is what they can do. They have two tactical warm-ups per match, each coach. So we can have four tactical breaks, not tactical warm-ups, tactical breaks during the match, and they can only happen between tracks. So we swap track and now we can have a tactical break. That's how it works. So this is all about the coaches. I really think this will be a very interesting thing to watch for. Definitely coaches are a thing that will push the growth of the scene a little bit further. It definitely adds some more depth into the scene, and I am all for it. So, yep. Second thing, as I already said in the introduction, we've got the full schedule available. You can go onto Wikipedia and see it all. It's already there, so nothing more to say. You can go just check out the full schedule and be ready for the matches that are coming. But definitely something to note, we've got Solary versus the BDS in the first Super Week of TMGL. Something I definitely am waiting for to see if those two teams that got eliminated first in the All-Stars were only hiding strats, or are they maybe not as prepped as we would like to see them. But that's just some speculations. I think there will be actually very good, and this will be a very good match. Okay, and the last thing on the list is that we get a new team, or rather a new old team, because as we know, the promotion relegation tournament was won by Easy Dream and Ascent, which meant that Exalty has relegated from the league. But we got some news that Schweineam will not be able to participate in multiple matches during the season, so the scheduling just didn't work out for them, and that meant that they will forfeit their spot in the league, which means that we have one more open. Exalty got it for free because Mint has already disbanded. Mint was the other team with Razi and Tricky that has placed third or fourth during the relegation promotion tournament. And this is a weird topic, because Razi said on Twitter that this decision of not playing the decider was made without his knowledge. So let's backtrack a bit. Mint, after not getting promoted to TMCL, has decided to split ways. They decided that that matchmaking and regionals is just not it's just miserable. That's literally a quote. That this is a miserable experience, and they do not want to go through it. But Razi stated that he definitely would love to play in TMCL. But since their decision to split up was before the decision that Exalty there is a one new spot in the TMCL league, then Exalty got chosen immediately, or rather, well, the wording is a little bit weird, because we know that the decision to not play the decider was made without Razi's knowledge. Was there a decision to make even, or did Nadio decide to not inform them about this option because they already disbanded? So that is the thing. I think that if Nadio informed both Razi and Tricky of the opportunity that they can actually fight for TMCL spot with Exalty, they would definitely take that. And do I think that they would win against Exalty to get a spot? I don't know. Would it be played on stage 1 maps, on stage 2 maps? That is a big difference in this debate. But all we have to know is that Exalty is coming back with Miquatro and Link. They will be again in the league, fighting against the top teams, Sprout, Alternate Attacks, not Schweinheim anymore, not Schweinheim, but all the other teams that are already qualified. So the full list of the teams is following. We've got Alternate Attacks, BS Plus, Orcs and Melops, Sprout, Homonotsun, Easy Dream, and Exalty. That is the full list for the Challenger League teams. Cool roster, I think. That sucks that Schweinheim couldn't make it through the schedule and decided to forfeit, because they were definitely they had their fans, like Barbas and Ratchet definitely had their waves, and yeah, definitely sad, but definitely cool to see Miquatro back in the league. He is definitely a player that shouldn't be lost yet in the regionals miserable experience, as Brazil called it. So that is the whole situation. That is the whole big news. Those are pretty big news, in my opinion. The coaches definitely will bring some new depth to the scene. Exalty coming back to the league. Full schedules are available. So that's it. Thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed, I invite you to leave a like and subscribe for more videos like those, but also interviews that will be coming during the season. So thank you very much for watching. That's all from me.